Okay, just behind me, above my head, is the balcony of Mussolini. And Mussolini used to gather all the people together in this square and speak to all the Nazi followers, the fascist followers in the 1930s. But before Mussolini came, this was a major square for the Italian people. And this is the Piazza. Okay, Bethany, here we are, honey.
Here we are.
We made it to Rome.
We're in Italy.
Now, right behind us is that balcony of Mussolini right above your head. And Mussolini used to gather all the people together, the fascists, and have a big fascist speech here. But before Mussolini came, this was a famous square where all the Italians used to come. And this is a big center of town where the king unified Italy in 1871. So Italy was many different kingdoms, and it became one Italian nation under King Victorino. King Vittorio. So King Vittorio is behind me on the horse in the middle of this Colosseum there. So behind that monument is the Roman Forum and the Colosseum and all the ancient ruins from the 2,000-year-old Roman Empire. The ruins are just behind that monument. So we're thankful to be here at the Piazza Venezia, right here. Here's our tour guide. And here comes Bethany. Hey, honey, I got you on video. We're waiting here.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Rome. All right, so we're here in the Plaza di Spagna. Very historic. But they don't only make it for historians, they also make it for shoppers. Because over here we have Dolce Gabbana, over here we have Versace, here Diesel, down there we have Gucci. I mean, amazing.
Wow.
You can do some shopping.
Oh, I see.
Here.
Versace, let me zoom in. Versace. Okay, and then you said over here is Gabbana? Dolce?
Dolce Gabbana.
Dolce Gabbana.
Yeah, down the end.
And here I say Lo and Gucci, Chanel.
Dai! Go! Grazie!
It does not provide any other purpose than sit and give people watching. Our sport, we must be gold medalists. So people watching and doing nothing, licking an ice cream, biting something, and watch the people. This year, they have arrived again that people should have, because unfortunately, 2019.
Okay, so this tower here is the Tower of the Immaculate Conception of Mary, and it's a tower that was removed by the Pope from the ancient Roman Forum. So this was a part of the ancient Forum, and the Pope took it away from the ruins and built this to honor in 1854 when the council decided that Mary was immaculately conceived. In 1854, it officially became a dogma of the Catholic Church, and so this was built in 1854 to celebrate that. It wasn't built, it was removed from the ruins and rededicated here in the Spanish Circle. Okay, I'm following you. Okay, we're standing next to the Trevi Fountain. Honey, we made it to the Trevi Fountain. And it's called the Trevi Fountain because it was built where three streets meet each other. So Trevi means three. So, and the neighbors behind would not give up their buildings to have a place to gather around the fountain. So they built it anyways behind this palace. So we're just enjoying being here. The fountain looks so clear. And I don't have any coins to throw into the fountain. I've given all my coins away already, honey. Okay, here at the Trevi Fountain, I got to kiss my sweetheart here in the city of romance, and it's a beautiful place to sit. And we just heard one person, two people get engaged here. There was a proposal in the middle of the crowd. A boy got down on his knees and asked a girl to marry him, and everybody cheered. The whole crowd cheered. So we got to be a part of history here. March the 27th, 2022.
Fluctuated with the earthquake. The drums of marble, they lost their alignment, as you can see, but the column stood up, never collapsed.
Yeah.
Wow, are they afraid of that or no?
I'm sorry?
Are they, you can see where
There are no graves. They are one on top of the other, and they use the stucco to paste one on top of the other. Fluctuated with the earthquake. The drums of marble, they lost their alignment, as you can see, but the column stood up, never collapsed.
Yeah.
Wow, are they afraid of that or no?
I'm sorry?
Are they, you can see where
There are no graves. They are one on top of the other, and they use the stucco to cover over.
This is the tower of Marcus Aurelius that he built after his military conquest, and the engravings tell the story of his armies traveling to and from their conquest. And after the Catholic Church controlled Rome and the Roman Empire, they took the statue of Marcus Aurelius and replaced it with the Apostle Paul on the top there.
on the projection of the sunbeam. The fact that the ground has been built up is because they used to burn garbage here. It was called the Mons Acceptorium. That means the hill of the disposal. Okay, and all the build-up of the garbage provided the foundation for the house of
So this is an Egyptian sundial built 700 years BC, and Emperor Augustus brought this to Rome in about 28 BC. And it's all those hieroglyphics. We took a picture of that so you can read it. But we're looking at something that's 2,700 years old. I think this is the oldest thing we've seen so far. And so the Roman Colosseum, we saw that earlier, about 2,000 years old. But this one is an Egyptian sundial. Honey, this was built 700 years BC.
It's amazing.
And Augustus Caesar brought this here about 30 years before Christ. And
Did you say how it is a sundial? But
yeah, it's a sundial.
The remnants of the sundial is actually underground because they built above.
Oh, the remnants are underground. Okay, behind me is a church, a Catholic church that Charlemagne built for the French pilgrims. When Charlemagne was baptized and became like the Holy Roman Empire in the 780s, he popularized tourism for pilgrims from France and all over Europe to come to Rome. And at this church, Charlemagne built to help the pilgrims have a place for rest and relaxation. And then right next to it, they built an orphan home. So this orphan home right here is where the Esposito, the Esposito children would live as orphans. And right next to the Church of the Pilgrims, mostly French pilgrims, because Charlemagne was a French king who became the Holy Roman Empire, and he kicked out the Lombards and the Germanic peoples who were Aryan. And the Pope and Charlemagne worked together to build a Christian kingdom to force Christian doctrine on Europe. It all happened through this church and through the Vatican. This is the Roman Pantheon, a building for all the gods. Pantheon, all the gods. So we're in the center of Rome, and they preserve the Pantheon.
Of Aswan, Egypt, there is one line them up on organizing, of course, slaves and architects to raise them up. One, it's a 50 ton part of this at Kikama Fountain. This is where the people hung in the water, and they were encased in their own housing in the pavement, and underneath they were slaves.
This is the King of Congo who traveled here to Rome to convert to Catholicism, and the Congo Empire was conquered by the Italian Catholics.
Bueno, chicas, pasarlo muy bien. Y dar un pasito por ahí. Disfrutar.